Welcome, guys. So I've been pushing this goal to become a candidate master, I think, again. I'm already a candidate master, I think. So 29 games to go. I think all kids should actually be pushing this goal if they can. It's a worthwhile goal to give them motivation and stuff to work towards. So people take this for granted, but I think it's valuable. When kids don't play, they stop working on their chess. Yeah, so it would be very good to just make sure that all kids get a chance to participate. Yay, Noan, thank you so much for following. Always appreciated. Let's make sure we can see you. And welcome to ACO Chess. Okay, so I need to be a bit more faster because, of course, this is a 3 flat. Piwa Kushle, how are you? It's been a while. Lana Angie, thank you and welcome. Okay. Fahim, welcome to ACO Chess. Yeah, so I started this because I think, yeah, we've got a few kids who are really kind of eager to work on stuff like this. Matthew is one of them, and then also Greyold. We were speaking about it, and he decided to also work towards this goal, and it's really doable. I mean, I started last week, but I'm like 29 games away from getting a title. I just wanted to do it so that I can demonstrate to my students that it doesn't really take a lot for them to get these things accomplished or done, you know. Okay, let me not make it complicated. It's a pleasure, Fahim. Oh, Fahim, I need to let you know there will be a workshop which we are on Monday next week, I think, and it would be very beneficial to you. I know you were asking me when we are going to do the next one. And I feel like the rules for this for these tournaments are very reasonable. For this title pursuit, they are not out of this world. They are just like, you need to play a certain number of games over a certain period, and it's completely doable. Okay. Just wanted to exchange one paper. We have an inbuilt platform for him, and you register. Check on our page, we've already posted the event. It will be something like it's a workshop of some sort. If you check under events on the Facebook page, and anyone can take part, so you'll be able to do it, you know. Okay, my opponent's time is, okay, this maybe not a good idea. I should have played b6. Yeah, let's just make sure he can't get out, perhaps, if we can. Yeah, I'm just messing up completely. So the thing is, if I'm above 1100, let's say in this particular case, how these ratings work, if I'm above 1100, whatever points I get count towards the title, whether I win or lose, as long as I maintain my rating above 1100. As you can see, this is not the greatest show on earth. Yeah. Okay, so you see here, it says 28 games to go. So I could rematch this guy since he won. Let's see if he will agree. He agrees. This makes it easy for me. And so since he's playing this, so okay, at least I'll pay a bit of attention to his game. Do I play knight f6 here? d4. Play here. The mistake sometimes in this opening that we make is we try to punish our opponent for having played a bit of a radical move, but simple stuff just works here. Just being more developed, those kind of things tend to be much more important than okay. Maybe let's check and see what he's planning. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I'm not against the idea of exchanging queens. Now starting to question some of these weaknesses in protecting. Okay, he's got a lot of pieces a little bit cramped, so I'm just creating a scenario where it's difficult for him to exchange. Exchanges, I need to gain something out of those exchanges. That's really the idea. So yeah, he's most likely maybe try knight e4. Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm fine with this exchange. He's still a little bit cramped. Okay, I want to control the square e4, so I'll play here and play f3 just to limit this knight like this. That's the idea. And now continue gaining space on the king side. And oh, by the way, people who don't have a Fide ID can also get a Fide ID by just actually signing up to this tournament. Okay, I'm going to continue restricting the black pieces, and if they exchange, I want it to be on my terms. Okay, so we go here. Idea of playing g5. So he exchanges. Now I've got a bishop pair, and for me this is, you know, like I'm with it. I'm still attacking his knight. He gets to go back, and now I want to create a scenario where the bishops can now breathe more than his pieces. So how do I go about that? Okay, let me go here. I'm using a lot of time to make these decisions. It's not wise. Further restricting the knight, but also giving it squares. Okay. Okay. Just want to limit the bishop, the knight, if it comes out. So something like this. Yeah. Let's see. So here we limit the knight again. Want to play c5 now. Kind of makes sense. You should maybe... Okay, there's no way you can win, but okay, there's no way you can also... It's going to allow me to win the game because of that. There's nothing he can do. This should be drawn, but okay, a person online is not going to do that. Okay, so 27 games. I think it's about time I maybe won a game, so let's not give him a chance to gain on time. So we're going to stay on his back a little bit more. Okay, here we just go queen b6. This is not really bright, so yeah, I just want to prevent him from castling. Open a file. His method of dealing with this particular position is not being correct. Okay, let's take him. We'll keep his bishop bed. Okay, knight comes to f5. If he takes, yes, he damages the structure, but then I get a bishop pair. So chess sometimes is just a game of trade-offs. Now I'm coming with some threats, which could be a bit annoying for him. Okay, not so sure if trading would be what I want to do. Okay, so again, we've got this structure, which I failed to convert in the previous game, but here I think I'm much more prepared to handle this now. So of course bishops like open positions. I'm going to open it up a little bit more. I want to take on e5 if possible. Yeah, always with the aim of getting the bishops to breathe. I'm threatening to take on d4. Okay, fair enough. I see you. Let's threaten e3. This is a weird move that he's played. Okay, let's first start to play with this check. It's interesting. And then after this, let's take on e3. The idea is that I want to be able to put this bishop on b7 if he wants to take. Okay, this one allows me to push the pawn sometimes if I want to. Yeah, this is a mistake. Check. Just allows me to do what I want to do anyway. Maybe with the tempo. And now these pawns are very dangerous where they are. Hey Evelyn, thank you so much and welcome. Okay, I want his king captured there. Let's improve our castle. So this knight doesn't look good, but can it be attacked? Okay, let's defend it. Let's defend the pawn. Okay, so we want to defend this one. For a change, I've got a little bit more time than him. It's very fast. Thank you for liking the stream, Evelyn. Makes a huge difference to what we do. Okay, so what do I want in this position? Do I want to just protect pawns? Pawns are very important. Okay. Checkmate. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, 26 games to go. What's my rating actually? 1256. I'm still gaining opportunities to do what I need to do. Okay, so we go start with this. I think we're just going to get a great position like we did last time. It could be very interesting here. I could play bishop e2, sack this pawn, bishop f3 with some tempo. Let's make it exciting. This is the best way to do it. Okay, it's not going to bite. So now we're going to play knight to c3. And here he starts realizing the dangers of his position. The way he's played is a little bit risky. So the queen struggles a little bit for squares. It is, I think it's one of the natural squares for the queen actually in this position. I'm going to make it a bit interesting. So I'm just threatening d5. Yeah, naturally he wants to exchange queens, but on whose terms? Take, and then could be very interesting. Okay, I'm never really out for the count. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes on f3. I have to take. I could have played it a little bit more riskier, but there's no need. I've got a clear advantage in the sense that his pieces are not well coordinated, and I'm just going to utilize that. He seems to be very yeah, like stuff like this. He makes these exchanges without thinking a lot, which is a huge weakness on his part, which I can take advantage of. So here again we get into a position where I have the bishop pair and he has the pair of knights, and I have a slight edge, but now I need to convert it. This was bad actually, the move I played. Could have taken on d4. I missed that. So let's just correct that, accept that it was a mistake, and we go like this for the knight. He wants to play something like c5, so let's be prepared for that. When you play c5, we'll take. Okay, it's got knights, and the way you play against knights is you deny them advanced outposts. So we're not going to allow him to put these knights in the center anyway. We're going to try as much as we can, and we'll play moves like this just so that we can shift the conversation to a different realm. So again, he should play c5. That would be the most accurate move. Okay, but he goes for knight b8. So what I'll do is I'll protect my rook. Now c5 doesn't make sense because my rook is protected. And for him to put pressure on this position, he has to he has to have both knights putting pressure on. I can't play here because he can play c5. So here I want to play rook b, rook a6, and take control of the only open file in the position. And once he plays that, he wants to play knight here, so I want to limit that. So I'm just playing against his knights. Okay, so we play here. Now I want, when you have rooks on the open file, you want to take control of the 7th rank. This is the whole objective. If you cannot take control of the 7th, then you take control of the 8th rank. So now I want to pile pressure on this like this. So now he loses a piece, and there's nothing he can do here. Okay, he's still a bit fast in terms of play, because even though I was better, he's still playing a little bit close to where I am. So here we want to try and trade rooks also at the same time. So now this is the power of the bishop pair. The knight is still kind of what do you call it, dominated by the bishops, of course. So here we just threaten g7. The truth is we just want to create a passed pawn on the queen side if we can. And again, if we can eliminate the knight completely out of the position, that would be super. And here it gives us a chance to eliminate the knight. Now I'm going for the pawns. He has to play g5, but okay. He resigned. Oh, he lost on time. Let's try him again with white. Okay, here I'm just playing this against one pawn in the center. This is why he shouldn't be doing that. Usually this bishop is a problem for me in this opening. So let's see if he's interested in trading it? Not really. Okay. Now he trades it for a knight. He either loves knights or he hates bishops. You can't seem to play with them on the board. Okay. So sometimes these small differences or things that you can observe about players can make a huge difference, because you can use it against them. I'm going to exploit something very funny here. So first of all, I attack his bishop. Okay. And he goes for this exchange. Now, I'm not so sure if he really gets what he's doing. So now we can have the same bishop, but he's got a little bit of a damaged structure, and later on in the end game this will count a lot. So yeah, I want to put pressure on this pawn as a backward pawn. So first of all, I will blockade it, and then I'll put pressure on the c file, because you could have played c4 if I had not played d5. So now my next task is to put more pressure on the open c file. This is why it wasn't a good idea for him to... Yeah, I want to play b4 if I can. That will be the ultimate in the... Because I want to keep... It's called fixing a weakness. Okay, now he creates this other weak pawn. That's some stuff that he just didn't take into account. Very interesting. Okay, I don't want him to take control of the file. Thank you. Daniel, thank you and welcome. Daniel Lopez. Okay, so here he doesn't take control of the file. This is also a mistake, by the way. Ah, interesting. Yeah, but this just works for me. This loses a piece, by the way, because of this idea. Yeah, this is the whole... Yeah, oh, I see. Okay, very smart. Take. Yeah. So what do I do? Okay, I have to be quick. I missed something here. Okay, so this is to make sure that when the bishop runs, it can also protect the... It can also protect the rook. Okay, a bit disappointing. I think I lost an opportunity. Okay. My time is 49 seconds. It's got 1 minute 21. Although I'm a bit better, my time is a bit bad. So I need to boogie. So this is an attempt to attack this weakness on a3. I missed something. Okay, this is a mistake on his part. I take, then I take with check. I come here. Okay, now I can go here. Not so sure if that was the right thing to do. Okay, I think maybe. Ooh, yes! Can you believe he missed this move? Now this is shocking. I can take now. I can hear. Okay, I can go here. Come on. Oh, he resigned. I thought I thought I'd messed up something. Okay, good. So this is good. So I think I'm now 25 games or something like that. The site has been actually building up a little bit lately, so I can't play that guy 600. There's nothing to really benefit from that game. Let's see if we can find an open. Yeah, nothing from, yeah, we got an opponent from India. Indian players are very strong usually. They've got a very strong chess culture there. Okay, one. This is called the Brea system. I mean, just to make sure that we are consistent. Okay. So I want to release this knight, maybe bring it through h3. Hey Paulo, thank you so much for liking the stream and welcome. Okay, just put pressure here. I'm curious what his plan is about the b5 pawn and the b weaknesses. So here he decides to block his bishop, so I'll go back here. Then I'm just going to test him again. I want him to, this is very interesting. Do I want him to open the file? Okay, let's close in the bishop. Let's see. Once the center is closed, I kind of have an idea of what I want. So first I want to put pressure on the b5 pawn. If he plays knight c4, my idea is to just play something like b3. Oh, bishop has been questioned here. Okay, do I take and then take on b6? Okay, let's try this and take here. Okay, so his time management is very good, it's very fast also, but his position management might just be a little bit off. So for instance, he can't ever take on a1 because the rook on e8 hangs. Consequences, right? He's also chowing a little bit of time here, so maybe this move was not expected, the move that I played. Yeah, it's okay, he can't still threaten me with anything for now. I want to bring the knight to g4. This is alright. He wants now to take on d5, so let's take our let's make it, yeah, let's maybe take this to safety. Okay, let's just some interesting ideas here. I know what he wants. Okay, let's go here. I know what you're doing. So here he doesn't really have anything to play for now, so let's improve this knight. Yeah, it's amazing how people are prepared to give up their material like this. I'm not very happy with this position, but I don't want to give him space. I'm not drawing though. Okay, so let's first start with this. It's quite an obvious threat. Let's go like this. My idea is a violent break of the king side, but I want to play king g2 for now. Okay, let's keep it simple. King g2. And then go like this. I don't know if it's justified, but I'm gonna try this attack. It might be justified. And I'm threatening mate, but he's got some moves. Oh, he misses mate in one. Maybe he could have played f6, which was defending, using the queen to defend the king side, but then I'm just getting enough compensation in that sense to justify the whole escapade on that side. Okay, so I'm now 1303, which is really nothing. I just find that I think right now there's only people who are really serious on this platform, on the Fide platform. So even if a guy is like 12 or 1300, they are still very difficult to play against, which is a good challenge for any player. Okay, today I'm getting players. This one is 1199, so this one might be. With this a6 and e6 early, I have to develop my bishop on the king side. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so this quick resolution of the tension in the center is never usually a good idea. I'm just going to hold him up a little bit on the king side whilst I figure out what I need to do. I'm waiting for him to castle actually. And maybe I can play this idea of expanding on the king side. I want to open the bishop diagonal. And then I want to fix the weaknesses on the king side. So my bishop would remain active. And yes, he gets this square. I didn't actually take that into account. Let me try to make sure that it doesn't really count. My knight here is dead. Nice move. It forces me to do stuff I don't want to do. I can't do that. Okay, I have to do this. I always am going to be forced to capture here. Maybe you didn't have to rush with that one. Okay, where am I going with this? Okay, this is a mistake, of course. I could have done something better. Oh, but this is not the move I was worried about. Even still, I missed the point. I think I still missed the point, because now he could have taken with a pawn and taken on b2, but I think he missed it also. Because now I've got some counterplay at least. And suddenly I'm better. I'm okay. My time is what's problem. Oh, his time is not that great either. Now I can take advantage of some of these. I wasn't sure about venturing on the other side. So the more he brings these pawns closer to me, the more of a target they are. Okay. I take. He's playing here. I take a pawn. Yes, with 2 seconds. I've got 22 games to go. This will make Paul mad. I'm making it look easy. I'm making it look easy. Castles. I'm not sure what the right way I should be using to handle the Bellinis, but I like an idea I have here. Oh, this is the wrong square for this knight. But how do I punish it? Yeah, but definitely this is the wrong square for that knight. Okay. Let's first start with that. Then pressure on the knight. Okay. The Berlin is a tricky customer. You can't play it on the basis of almost like you want to punish white, because the reason why I do this is I want to exchange one pair of bishops, which is usually the advantage that black has, and exchanging knights helps black in this position, because then he's got a little bit more room to breathe. My job is going to be to somehow figure out how I can... Ooh, this is wrong. Yeah, this is why this is wrong. Okay, just denying the knight advanced outposts again. Okay, so now this is completely wrong what he did here. It's wrong because now I can cut off the supply to the knight. Yeah, this is just bad. I can take here and he takes there, and then I take again. Or I can pretend. Yeah, I do have to take. And then he takes, and then I take. Okay, so this is good for me. This is not bad. Take. It's a bit of an annoying position because he's like completely lost. Now the rook is coming here to say check, and it's mate. If the rook remains on f8, then it's mate. If the rook goes there, it just means it's got a passive position, which is completely lost. After this, I can actually just keep the rook there, bring the king, I want to checkmate him. He thinks I'm after material. This is checkmate. Okay, he asks for a rematch. Let's accept. He didn't accept, but he's the one who asked for a rematch. Okay, so we've got a game. The game was cancelled. It's Daniel Spring again. Okay. I assume we have 21 games to go. Okay, so here, E6, yeah. The guy I'm playing is from Bulgaria, and he's playing the Grand Prix attack, which is interesting. There's an idea I learned a few years ago, which is that you can restrict E5 sort of by any means necessary. Okay, you should have taken on D5. I completely missed that too. Now you can, but exchanging here is not a good idea. Okay. Okay, I don't trade for my opponent. He can trade himself. Take. Okay, let's. Wow. Okay. Okay, this knight could potentially be very dangerous. So let's trade that. And then let's go for this bishop quickly. Okay, so what's the next defensive plan? He wants to okay, eliminating this knight is good for me. It's a bit of a stressful defense, but I'm going to chip away at it. Check. Okay, so here, just to prevent queen takes knight. So I'm still a piece up. My next idea is to transfer the bishop maybe to the king side, the bishop e5, f6, something like that. Something like this, yeah. He wants to play rook h, which is very strong. So what I'll do is I'll just try and defend it. Oh, this is a good idea. I missed something here, which is going to take advantage of. It's rook takes, king takes, queen h6 check. I'm forced to play king here, and he can take on. Oh, he misses it. Wow, that was very lucky of me. Okay, so let's go like this. First b6 and then just go queen e5. I'm attacking d5 and he won't get a pawn, so I'm trying to play it as clean as possible. Okay, now I want to threaten check here. At the same time, of course, the rook. Whatever it does, I'm just going to, I think I win material. But what's my time at 30? Okay, not bad. Yeah, this should allow me to play check. Okay, so check. Okay, you can play check. And go here. Oh yeah. Okay, I missed the fire. I don't know how I lost so much time. About chess is like even Time is a factor also. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so I'm on 20 games to go. I'm going to stop it there. Keep the 20 maybe for later or for tomorrow. But, you know, I don't want to overexert. I just want to demo that it's actually doable and easy for anyone just dedicated to accomplishing. I'm not even sweating to get this title, so I want to encourage everyone to work towards it. Cool. I'll see you on later streams. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for those who are supporting on Facebook. It's all adding up now, and it's much easier nowadays for us to do this and give access to more people. Cheers. See ya.